I'm Season Sticks, and we're here for another episode of the Sonics rebuild on NBA 2K26. Last time we drafted at 5, 6, and traded for 15. We got 3 players, and when we looked at the potential during the draft, it said Christian Collins had an A, Mika Murinen had an A, and when we got them to our roster, it turned out they were C's. So I'm not really sure what happened with that, if that's a 2K error or if there's something else that I missed. But our goals for today are to get Robin to Triple S's Batman. We need to get a scorer, we need to get someone that is a top player, and then we need to trade for a point and a center with higher potential than those C's. Those draft losses kind of killed us. Luckily we got Noah Kuaheg, I'm going to learn how to say your name, who's a B+. So that really helps. I think he has the potential to be kind of our guy. I'm really hopeful for that because we need that. We need that guy. We got this. As you can see, he's a shooter. Also plays solid defense. I think he's going to be someone that keeps with us for a long time. We drafted Reby after a trade with Portland. Again, another guy that his potential is a C, so we don't really have much there. We have Yang, but Yang is not going to be with us for that much longer. At the small forward position, our last draft pick, Allen, didn't look great, but this young man we got off of free agency. He has an A+ overall potential. He's not the best shooter, but he does a lot of things well. So I think if we're patient, he'll be really good. Our draft pick of Jordan Smith, he only has a potential of C+. So we're going to look at this man to be our point guard. With an A- potential, I think it gives us a chance to keep him and build around him. But we're also going to look for a point and a center that could be kind of his backup. Now, we're looking for Robin here for Triple S's Batman, and I think Bruce Branch III could be the man. The problem is the Nuggets do not want to give him away, which is fair. We tried to add draft pick and capital, and they just did not go for it. They did not want to give up Bruce Branch, who was the second pick in the draft, which is fair. He would be the perfect fit, but we did find Caden Boozer. His potential is not to the ceiling, but what I like here is we get another first-round pick, and we move on from Jordan Smith, who was our first-round draft pick. He just isn't a fit for our team. He can't shoot. It's not going to work for how we play. So we're going to move him, get that Caden Boozer. He will be our backup, and then we're going to take that draft capital and hopefully use it. The other question we have is right now we're a pace and space team. I think I eventually want to move to be a perimeter-only team or want to shoot threes. That's something we're going to probably have to do down the road. And another thing that we lacked last year was team chemistry. So we're going to try to focus on that for this year a little bit. Get our team bonding together, get the team together. They're young guys. Try to bring them all on the same page and see if that helps us. But this season's probably going to be rough. We got some talent, but they're very young, very raw, and it's going to be tough to get wins. You know, our plan is to hopefully be next year competing for a playoff spot maybe, and then definitely the season after that, absolutely competing. We'll see what we look like. We got Triple S. So far in simulations, he has not done as well as I would have hoped. I'm hoping, he's going to continue to get better. Still only his second year. Defense is still a big issue. We're competing in this game. We're staying close. Ooh. Triple S. Give it to me, Daddy. That was a beautiful drive, dunking over Topic. Good story there with his return from cancer. Oh, screen there. Takes the 3. Money. Green. We're only down by 5 here. There we go. Again, not usually a shooter, but a V-list from the corner. That's a nice shot at halftime. Really, it's Triple S doing the heavy lifting. Noah not looking great with only 2 points in 14 minutes. That might be a long season. We're going to have to do some. Ooh, that was nice. Good take. That's what we need to see from Noah. He has a lot of, bad defense. A lot of talent for a 6'11" fella. Just can shoot, can dribble. Really excited about that. We kind of just found him hanging out. He was a 69 overall. Nice. Last year he's already up to a 73. So hopefully that progression can stay. There we go. Get a board. Looking to push the pace here. As you can see, we're down by 19 points. We just could not stick with them in the second half. But again, we're trying to develop, get better. Missed shot there. We had our rookies out there. There goes Noah again. Again, you're seeing some of the flashes of what that young man can be. He might be on our starting piece for a long time. We're going to end up losing here by 17. Our defense is not great. Offense, okay. Again, we just don't have – we need a second scorer. We need someone that is a ball-dominant scorer other than Triple S, who just is more of a shooter. Noah almost had a double-double with 11, 9, and 3, 33 minutes. We'll take a look at some of the other teams out there and see if they've made any significant moves. You see the Thunder, who we just played, went young with Keaton Wagler and Thomas Sober. The Pistons got Yesufu from Baylor and Lively, it looked like. Davion Mitchell, that's a pretty solid team. They don't have a real great point, but Jalen Green now there. Minnesota, I think, trying to defend their title. Boston looks like they got a little younger. Washington looks really good on paper with Young, Peterson, Davis, and Sarr. Let's see. Murray Boyle's starting now for Toronto. Interesting. James Harden is 79 overall. Father Time has not looked kindly upon him. Kyrie Irving over there in Milwaukee. Interesting again. The Magic looks similar. The Las Vegas Lights got a Men Thompson. Whoa. So they're building. They got a pretty solid group right there. They made the playoffs their first year. Kevin Durant getting older. They got Colin Sexton. Sabonis to the Pelicans. Zion Williamson coming off the bench. Jeremiah Fears up to an 89 overall. He looks like the cornerstone for that team. Nuggets getting older. Aaron Gordon dropping. Will Richard. My man Branch is on this team. I want to get him, Bruce. Bruce, come home. You're not from Seattle or anything to do with Seattle, but I want you to make it a new home. He's just a perfect fit. He's a 3-point shooter. His potential's a B-. I'm not as worried about that just because he's a shooter and a half. And that's what we need. Luka's still on the Lakers with RJ Barrett moving there. Jalen Smith. That team looks like they're buying, but doesn't look very strong to me other than Luka. The Wolves with Morant, Coward, Wells, Jackson, Edey, and they got Zubac, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Embiid. Knicks look similar than they have been. They got Pascal Siakam, though. Well, the Hornets, again, look good on paper with Ball, Miller. They have not turned that into success. The Kings went young, except they added Damian Lillard, so I'm not sure what their plan was. The Bulls have Michael Porter Jr. Clippers are having Kawhi come off the bench. AJ Debonsa is now starting. Ben Simmons, why are you still in this game? I really need to edit him and delete him out of the game. He should not be starting for any team anywhere. Cameron Boozer looking to build with Scoot Henderson in the Nets. That's an interesting team. Bennett Sturts, another former, I think he was a rookie last year, is now starting. Keontae George, Ace Bailey, Markkanen, Jackson, Kessler. That's an interesting team too. Wow. The Suns look like a hot mess. Oof. Well, those are the teams. I like to be able to know who's where and what's going on as we kind of advance through. We'll take a look at the box score for our second game. Oh, Christian Collins kind of playing. Oh, boy. Steele 1 for 9 from the field. Triple S, not a simulation player, which is an issue for us to figure out. Here's our rookie scoring, and right now, Cameron Williams looks amazing. Bruce Branch, 1 game in, came off the bench, 16 points. Yes, we need this man. We need someone that can score. How can we get you? Christian Collins with 15. Stokes, who I think is going to be probably the second best player in this class. Reeby has been doing okay for us. Jordan Smith, who we traded, getting a little run with Sacramento. We'll jump in and see if we're going to compete at all. And it looks like we're in it. We're winning, and now it's starting to fade away. We're just not there. We lose by 8. Steele has a much better game. Oh, Collins with 11. Oh, 4 for the 13 is shooting for Advalis. Not what we need. We're going to need to make some moves. We're looking a little shaky. Okay. Are we going to win a game is a question I didn't think I'd be asking. Bruce Branch just looks like a baller. Cameron Williams looks like a baller. Stokes looks like a ball. Collins is doing well for us. 25 minutes a game, 15 points. Let's see if we can get Bruce. Let's see if we give him Christian Collins, who is a number 5 pick. We give them Reeby, who is the 18 pick. Amari Allen, our second round pick from 2 years ago, and 2 first rounds. Would that do it for you? They have taken it. We have given up a lot to get Bruce Branch, but he is now with us. We got our Batman to Robin. I'm looking for a point guard now. We're trying to go for Darius Acuff Jr. They are not interested in that trade. But hey, I think we have Batman and Robin now. I think we have Steele and Branch. I think it's going to help us. Let's see what Bruce can do here. Brucey B. I got to come up with a fancy, good move. So I think we have 3 pieces now. We have Noah at the power forward. We have Bruce at the 3 and Steele at the 2. So again, we hit that. I think we hit that goal. I mean, it's maybe too early to say if he's going to be a superstar, but I think he has a chance over the back. So we're in this game, 17-15. They sub me out here. And we are now down by 18. I think we have scored 2 points since I left the game, and they have scored 20. So it's been a 20-2 run, or 18-2 run. Our offense is just kind of standing here. Guys, somebody move. Okay, all right. So we are setting up a play that is not forming. Here comes Bruce. Let's see if he can do. There you go, Bruce. Oh. There's Muranen, who, even though if his C potential, I still like his style. Hopefully he can perform for us. We're getting kind of run in this game, and just good shot by Noah there. Silky. Again, there is glimpses here, folks. There is glimpses of a team that has pieces. They're going to need to develop. We're going to have to work on that. That's going to be our focus, considering we haven't really won a game. There you go, Bruce. Bruce with a nice little drive and finish there. We'll take that. So if it wasn't for the time that Triple S was subbed out, we would be in this game. Bruce and Steele. That's what I want to see. 2 people scoring at a high level. We're going to end up getting run in this game, but again, Steele and Branch both with over 20 points, 6 assists for Steele. Like, that's what as you see, everyone else is not scoring. We need those 2. Then our scoring after that is just kind of all over the place. Why I'm so focused on trying to get Acuff Jr. But he is an A+ potential. The Hornets know that, even with having LaMelo Ball on their team as a point, and they will just not make a trade. We are moving on in the season. Of course, Triple S gets injured, so we're going to focus on our prospects instead of that sadness. We're at 0-18. It looks like there's some nice potential out here. Again, we're looking for a point and another big. There doesn't look to be a lot of point guard options that are highly ranked, which is kind of an issue. So we might have to get desperate here a little bit and try. There's a couple options at center. I don't really think the 7'7" man from Florida is really going to be a player in the NBA, but it's fun that he's on here. He couldn't even get playing time at Florida, but there's just not a lot of bigs. Even I like Solomon. Crosby is interesting. I don't think we're going to. Rosser, of course. I'm just expecting us not to get the first pick because it just seems to happen to us all the time. There's some interesting options here. We got to scout them and see what we get from that. It's early on. We are just 0-24, 0-25, 0-26, 0-27. I don't know if we're going to win a game. Let's see if we sim with Simcast. We'll jump in if it's close. And we're staying. Yeah, we had a lead. We're in it. We're starting. We're still in it. And we started to fade away at the end. We came, nice little comeback at the end. But again, Steele with another one of those games that he has. Ugh. Caden Boozer has been playing pretty well for us, but the potential he has is just not there. Let's try to see if we can get. We're going to focus on just getting them individual training now. We'll still do some team bonding because I think we're at 0% because we haven't got a frickin' win. Bruce has been really nice though. 48% from the field, 44 from 3, exactly what I was hoping. Other than that, we are just not showing what I was hoping to get. Noah shooting our third best percentage from 3. Advilas is actually not shooting that poorly. All right, let's see what we can do here. So this one I know seems a little weird. We can't keep Walker Kessler, but it gives us a pretty good prospect here to try to deal. We have Zeke Naji from the Branch trade still sitting there that we just haven't been able to trade. Let's see if we can do a 3-way to get Darius Acuff Jr. The Hornets will not trade him. They're just not going to trade him. Okay, let's move on and see what else we can find. Mikael Brown Jr. is interesting. His playmaking at A+ is what I would like. His three-point shooting is not what I would like. His potential being a B. Okay. Fleming's also an interesting one for the Lakers. They have Luka, so I'm not sure they might be willing to part with him. Let's see. Would you like a big man in Walker Kessler? They say no thank you. Ooh. Mark Sears is interesting. A potential. B+ playmaking. 79 overall. Let's see if we can take and just give Walker Kessler and a 2028 first round pick. Can't because the money, we need to take on some money here. Oh, that's a lot of money to take on. Let's see who we could add. Maybe like a Najee Marshall? Or maybe we just add Gafford and we add some money on it ourselves. I'm intrigued by Mark Sears. I mean, I don't like his size, but I like the potential. I like the playmaking. We need to give them another player. All right, let's see. We can give them Polidakis. How about that? I'm not interested. However, I have a counter. So their counter is that we add a second round pick and they add a first? Am I seeing that correctly? Or did we add... We'll take that. We'll take that. Thank you very much for that. So I don't know if Sears is going to be our final answer, but we're starting to fill out. We got our point. We still need our center. Gafford cannot technically be on our team. He might have to be here for a little while because it wouldn't let me move him. He's, again, can't be traded for 60 days. I don't know why some players can and some players can't. Can't trade Najee Marshall yet. Or not Najee Marshall, excuse me. Zeke Najee, because we traded for him. Let's see what we can get if we added on the A-plus potential of Avilias. Now that we have Branch, we don't need him as much, and I cannot say his name. We're looking at centers. That was kind of funny. We're not going to get Adam Mara. We're not going to get... Ooh. Hello again, Dallas. Chris Senek, how about that? Okay, so I can't just do Yang straight up. What if I did... Well, that feels like a lot. We're going to do it. We're going to give up 3 firsts where we needed someone. I like his fit. He doesn't shoot threes. We don't need everyone to shoot threes. I need someone that can play defense and rebound. We got Muranen. We got Branch. So we got our center. We have not, in my mind, fully got our point guard, but we have a point guard for the moment. That'll work. It's serviceable. I was looking as we moved a bunch of players. I found Mario Saint-Supri, that is a free agent from, I think he played at St. Mary's, if I'm remembering correctly. And we signed him, and we decided to take give a little chance to Bryce James. Come on over, young James. And now that your dad retired, maybe he'll come to Seattle and support us and financially and emotionally. Well, again, we're getting there. We have a starting 5 of all players that started after 2026. I don't hate it. Let's see if it brings us some wins.
Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, then it's Malawach, and it's done in at the 4.
Okay, Sears. Nice little move there. Good double screen. Knocks down the 3. That's what we like to see. I want shooters all over the floor, just raining. I want Bruce shooting 20 times a game. Beautiful shot, Bruce. I want Triple S. Assists, rebounds, team plays. There you go, Senek. We are looking like a team that, can do things. Okay, looking for the bat. Okay, Bruce Branch. We are up by 12 points early on here. We are up by green, 13 points. There you go, Triple S. Oh. On your head. On your head. They take me out. We were up by 10. We're up by 17. The bench has a little more fury and depth now. Liking the way this looks. This could be our first win of the season. Still up by 10. They've cut it down a little bit. Get up. Oh, my. Second time that we've got our heads dunked on. That's fun. Let's call a timeout and regroup and say, hey, can we stop getting posterized here? Still up by 9. Trying to give Sears a nice little screen here. Good patience. Good pass. Bang, bang. Green. That was a beautiful behind-the-back pass by Spears. There you go, buddy. Again, playmaking is what we need. Let's see if Noah can hit one. Rain. We got 3-point shooters all over the place. Just a barrage of threes, which is what I wanted to see. There is progress here. They take me out for the last 24 seconds. At halftime, we're going to be down by 1 somehow. I don't know how that much scoring happened in 24 seconds. But I'm liking the look of this team. I'm liking the look of our young guys and what we have. The second half has not gone our way. We just can't seem to finish in the second half. I don't know if our conditioning needs work. Oh. Every time we shoot, though, and we can get that shot off, it looks so nice, but we could not stay in the game. But, again, the more important thing, there is signs of life. Bruce Branch with 32 points. Sears with 5 assists. Noah, he looks good. He has those moments. Senek Jr. with 6 and 6. Let's make sure that Brucey B is getting all the training he needs to be spectacular. Let's make sure that Chris Senek, when we're stuck with Daniel Gafford, can at least learn from him. I think that we're going to keep trying to just focus on training. As you can see, some of the results are coming in. Right now, it looks like Spears and Rosser are the clear 1-2. Vasquez looks like possibly a mix of 3. We'll see. We got to keep going here. I like the look of what we have. The Sprockets are offering us Capella and a first-round pick. No, thank you for Senek. That's not a thing. We are all the way up to 0-35. 0-36, thank you very much. We are hot. We are going to change our system, make sure that we're doing perimeter-centric. I know that's not exactly. Our governor is pissed. He hates us. He wants us to win the finals. So he's a super realistic guy, looking at our roster before. I need to find someone to blame this on. So I'm going to fire our assistant GM and tell the governor it was his fault. We're going to get someone new in here. Come on, Chris Floyd. Help me out, my friend. I thought about firing Stauffer. It's not really his fault. But he's has all the badges, has all the development. So I think it would be unwise to trade him or fire him just to fire him. We already did that with the assistant GM. I think we'll stick with what we got for right now. I mean, I'm trying to find if there's someone that runs the perimeter-centric offense that might be a good fit. I just don't see. There's a couple. William Sampson, looks like a decent fit. He just has no potential. He's high on offensive rating, though. I think we're just going to keep you, Stauffer, for now. And it's not your fault. You're probably going to want to leave anyway because you look very unhappy with us. So we're gonna see what the perimeter-centric system does, see if it helps us do a little bit better. It's a better fit for our team. I'm hopeful it will. Yeah, if you could do all the things your badges say, that would be cool. I feel like you haven't done that much for us. All right, let's see what happens. We changed it up. We lost. 0-37. Hey, we got to win. Oh, sorry, there's things going on. I can't even look at it. Hardaway for Derek White. Sure. I should have stopped the simulation to celebrate, but it keeps asking me to do things as we get closer to getting to 100% on some of these young men. Okay. Those are, there. We're going to keep going until we get 100% on some of the higher ones. McConnell for Melton. Sure. Okay, we're back to our losing ways. We did get our 1 win, though. 2 wins. Clowney for DeRozan. Sure. Healed for Kamara and a second. Sure. Kispert and Wiggins. Sure. Okay. Ooh. CJ Rosser and Marcus Spears are 80s overall. Ooh. Lincoln Crosby looking up there. Nathan Solomon. Those could be good fits. They're both shooters. Again, Branch looking good. Steals numbers are down almost 3 points from last year. Spears has been doing well with the assists, almost 7 a game. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term fit. Senek is getting kind of what I hope for, boards and rebounds. St. Cyprien looks good in his limited minutes. Carmelo Anthony's son has not really got in the game. We can finally trade Zeke. Looks like we can get a first-round pick if we take on Steven Adams, which is great. So, again, making moves. We got to pick up some more resources, some more trade pieces after we move so much to get Branch, Senek, and Sears. Hey, that's our 4th win. Look at us. 4th win. Proud of us. We're going to simulate the rest of the regular season. Want to get... Well, clearly, we're not going anywhere this year. We focused on the training only. We are going to finish the season at 4-78. Wow. Wemby, oh yeah, our governor hates us. Wemby's the MVP. Cameron Williams, 25 and 10 and 5. Lord. Rookie of the year, defensive player. Wemby, most improved. Dylan Edwards, clutch. Ant-Man. The Grizzlies are our top performer. NBA Cup was Giannis. Cola, Wemby, Giannis, Anthony Edwards. Ooh, SGA 2. Cameron Williams, second team All-NBA. Wow. Darren Peterson. So we now have 2 players from after 26 emerging on the 3. Oh boy, Jordan Smith. We have Bruce Branch and Mark Spears. So 2 all-rookie first-teamers, along with Jordan Smith, who we did trade away for pretty much a bag of nothing. But that's okay. He just didn't fit our system. He did shoot 30% from 3, 14 and 4 assists. I'm happy with Spears. Bruce Branch, I'm ecstatic with. Mika Murinen got on our second team all-rookie. Eric Reeby, who we traded the Nuggets for as part of the deal for Bruce Branch. Interesting. So a lot of the pieces we traded got playing time and had success. So, yeah. Western Conference MVP is Ja Morant. Wow. I don't think I see the Grizzlies making it to the championship anytime soon. The Pistons I could, and they do if they take him out. Cade Cunningham gets his first ring. 27 in the finals. Good for Detroit. Happy for them. Glad it wasn't Memphis. Both franchises could probably use a win. Feel like our attendance has boosted up a little bit. Raise prices just a little bit, maybe make the governor a little happier. Make a little money off of our luxury boxes. Kevin Durant, James Harden, DeRozan, Steph Curry, Vukovic, Harris, Butler, Hardaway, Lillard, Draymond Green, Jonas, Bradley Beal, Klay Thompson, KCP. So we had a lot of people retiring this year that had some really good careers. Assistant head coach for the Grizzlies after leading them to a 66-16 record is retiring. And Liam Rose, CFO, is retiring. I have no idea for what team. Good times. Hall of Fame inductees. Yep, that sounds about right. KD, Steph Curry, Durant. Makes sense. Jersey retirements. Interesting. Okay. We're not going to, again, do anything with the league meeting. We're just going to keep everything as it is. We're going to go to the draft lottery. My best friend. We have projected to be the 9th and 10th pick. Again, we traded so many assets. We lost our pick, which I wish we wouldn't have done. But I like where our team is at. I think we're closer. If we could get a boost here in the lottery and actually, get a pick that isn't 9 or 10 would be huge. We're at 12 so far. We have not heard our name. And there we go. We're projected here, and of course we go. So we go at the 11th pick. 10th pick is projected to be the Knicks. It is the Knicks. So far, not a lot of huge surprises. San Antonio at 9 is projected there, and it is San Antonio. Lakers projected at 8. It is the Nets. Okay. Ooh. The Hornets go all the way down at 7th. They had a 14% chance at the number 1 pick. We're going to go 6. Yeah. All right, I'll take 6. I think we had a projection of 9 and 10. 6 and 11 is not horrible. We got the Blazers going at 5. Pacers going at 4. Hawks going at 3. Pacers at 3. Sorry. Who's at 2? Ooh, the Jazz. I feel like their team was loaded with interesting talent. And is this even rigged in this game? Yikes. Lakers get the number 1 pick. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. We'll take a look at the draft combine results. Ooh. Dusty Cormer. Elijah Williams is a good shooter with 73 overall. Chris Washington, that's interesting. That's a big. He's 6'9", shooting from outside very well. Not a lot of great shooting. Cosby's there. He's not bad. Again, no one blowing me away with their shooting ability. no one's really blowing me away with their, that Costa Rica with a high 42-inch vert. Interesting. All right, well, let's take a look at our pre-draft workouts. Let's try to figure out who we want to take a closer look at. I don't think we're going to get Rosser or Spears, but I kind of want to just see what they do if they came to us. Maybe I kind of want to see Mathis, Alisaro Vasquez as well. It is a question. CJ Rosser, they look really good. Gosh, we just have not lucked our way into a draft. Cosby's all the way up at 3rd. I would love an opportunity to take him. Solomon's interesting to me, another wing that can shoot. I'll look at him. I just don't. Yeah, Nicola Costa Rica. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. I think would be an interesting one to look at, but I got to look at them. Let's just take a look at the top and see, except for Scola and Costa Rica. And then let's take a look. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Nathan Solomon shooting well. Chris Washington again shows well. Solomon's an interesting idea there with a diming sharpshooter. 3-point is his first skill set. We need some defense too. Marcus Washington is it. 3-point shooting, mid-range, athleticism. He could develop into a good 3-point shooter. He's one of the better college 3 shooters. Oh, decisions. All right, well, let's get to the draft and see what happens. Maybe someone will fall. Highly doubtful. CJ Rosser goes 1st overall to the Lakers. That makes sense. At number 2, Marcus Spears. So far we have not had any shakeups. Obina Ezeke Jr. goes 3, which is a little bit of a shakeup. He was up in the top 7. Alessandro Vasquez goes 4. Adonis Ratcliffe goes at 5. So that gives us a chance to get some of the people that we were interested in, which was Cosby or Solomon. I mean, I think Solomon's a better fit for our team. His potential is a B, but I'm also learning not to trust that as much. Chris Washington with an A- potential, but again, I probably shouldn't even look at that. Playmaking, perimeter defense we probably should have looked at too. He's the best shooter in the class, at least grade-wise, it's still available. 77 overall. I think we have to take Cosby and just hope that he develops that 3-point. Costa Rica going there is not a surprise. Sinan Hoon, not sure who, haven't heard that much about that man. Williams and Markkanen are going to the Spurs. Interesting. And the Jazz are trying to get more assets. They're going to take Arif Ndiaye. I feel like they have a bunch of bigs. Jordan Page. It's our turn here at the 11th pick. I think we have not much of a question. It's Solomon. He's the best overall. Has that A+ shooting. Potential is B, but that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way when we get him back, as we've now realized. I think those are 2 great picks. I know it's more wings. The Kings are going to jump in. And the Celtics actually are going to receive some picks here. Interesting. They're going to go with the big man out of Florida. Wow. All right. Interesting draft. I'm not sure Oliver Ruux, or however you say his name, will ever play meaningful minutes in the NBA. But we have a pick here. I like Chris Washington. He had a good skill set, high potential. Another kind of catch and shoot, big type of guy. King Gibson is interesting at the shooting guard and maybe as a backup for Triple S, but I think we're going to go Chris Washington. Again, we just don't have a lot of size. That's been good. There wasn't a lot of centers out there that were available to us. I don't think they were a good fit. Solomon turns out to be a 78. Love that. Chris Washington, 72, not bad. I don't think we did horrible there. There was not anyone below that seemed to blow him away, be that much significantly better than him. We did not have a second round pick. I like it. I like where we're looking. I like how we're feeling. We're going to, of course, sign all 3 of those gentlemen. Taking some money on there, but we have a lot of it. We're definitely going to sign Senek Jr. and Steele. Riley, I don't think we really need to. His potential is a B, still at a 68. He just hasn't progressed as much as I would have hoped. He was kind of a second round last end of the pick. So we're definitely going to take Noah Kuehog back. We're definitely going to take Avadalis. I think we're going to take Holmes, and we're definitely going to take Sears. Mario St. Supri, I think we would as well. I think we're going to take, the only person we might not take is Bryce James. He's just not going to be able to kind of get there. Cameron Holmes has an A potential at 21. He's not a great system match. Cameron Carr also has high potential. Cam Williams, A-. All these guys with A- potential. That is interesting. Might be worth a little pickup here. Again, this is how we've kind of gotten better, not just through the draft, but trying to find guys that are trying to slip through the gates there and come on over to our team. So that's what's going to look like for our off season, at least in the moratorium. We're going to definitely get rid of Steven Adams. Free agency wise, there wasn't that much out there because, most guys are still on their rookie deals. Cam Williams was out there. His potential looked okay. Again, we need bodies. I think he'd be a good body to have. I definitely want to look at player progression. Supri signs back. Cameron Holmes signs. Noah signs. Avadalis signs. Bruce Branch went up 6. Oh, beautiful. Senek went up 4. Sears only went up 1. That's tough. Avadalis went up 5. Ooh. Gafford did not. Again, he'll be moved. We couldn't move him in the season. Oh, Noah went up 5. Supri went up 5. Murinen went up 4. That's great. Kyan Anthony went up 4. Cam Williams went up 4. So we are looking. Cameron Holmes went up 4. That's a solid base right there. We got Sears with Supri. I don't know why LeBaron Filion did not improve at all. He has an A+ potential. He just must not hit that potential this early on. Looking good at shooting guard. We got Cameron Holmes being able to follow. All A potentials, or at least A- to A potentials there. We got Branch, who's now an A- potential. We still got Avadalis. We got Solomon now, who's a B-, B-, but solid. Cosby. Yeah, we have a lot of bigs now. We might need to move Haig to center because Gafford's going to be gone. Or maybe Murinen to center. Regardless of it, I like our setup. We're closer. We've got the center. We got the point guard. I don't know if either of them are of the future, but we definitely absolutely got the Batman or the Robin to Triple S's Batman. Boy, that was a tongue twister. And I think we got some really good youth. Cosby and Carr, high potential. I like the way this is mapping out. Now we just got to get them to develop a little bit more. Washington Jr. looks interesting. Again, I'm liking the way this looks. Summer League action, we got one every game until the championship. I'm actually going to sim this one on Simcast to see what we do. So far, we're in it, and we're starting to get smacked. Oof. All right, so apparently this was not our time. We are going to get absolutely torched in the Summer League finals for the back-to-back years. Ugh. We'll take a look at the next round of prospects just quickly there. I want to focus on, hey, we are not the worst in the power rankings. Look at us. The Heat are. They look a little better than us, I would argue. Interesting. We got Sears, Steele, Branch, Noah, and Senek Jr. That's not bad. Nuggies keep their core, it looks like, from last year. Ben Simmons still, for some reason, on the Portland Trailblazers. Let's see what else other teams have done. The Kings with Lowe, Wallace, Jones, Walsh, Towns, and Steinbeck. That's a solid team. George, Bailey, Sensabaugh, Davis. Anthony Davis with the Utah Jazz. Mikal Brown now up to an 84. It's a solid little team there, too. Look at the Pacers. They got Stokes. If he develops, that's a nice combo. Cameron Boozer up to an 86. Whew, playing with Scoot Henderson. That team should be okay. Darius Acuff Jr. still coming off the bench. Still not allowing me to trade for him. Keon Johnson, their point. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Interesting. 76ers still have Embiid, but they got Edgecombe, who's up to a 92 now. Whew. AJ Johnson, Eason, Wells, Jackson, Edie, Lindenberg are your top 6 for Memphis, who had a really good year last year. They do not look like they're going to have the similar team for Orlando. They just added Sabonis. The Knicks have a very similar team. Zion Williamson, now a Knick. Luka Doncic, now a Golden State Warrior. Gross. Kawhi Leonard coming off the bench for the Clippers as AJ Dybanta, man, I can say your name sometimes I can't, is now starting. The Lakers got Ja Morant. Interesting. They're still letting Kingston Flemings kind of be that 6-man role. Jamal Shedd is starting point guard for the Cavaliers. That team looks not great. Amen Thompson, Ivy, Strother, Shohan, Nick Smith coming off the bench. The Suns look like a complete disaster. Fears. Now they look like they got rid of Zion, so now they got Ryan Dunn at their 4. Derek Queen coming off the bench. Interesting. Trey Mann, Rittenhauser, Jace Richardson, their 6. Minnesota, Jaden Williams. They got Clintman and McCain now starting in their 5. Rudy Gobert appears to be gone. Dallas looks solid other than their point. Jalen Green, Flagg, Randall, Kessler. You're welcome for Kessler. I kind of set them up for that one. But we took Marcus Spears from them. Washington looks good. Sarr, George, Whitmore, Peterson, Trey Johnson coming off the bench at 88. Milwaukee with Kyrie Irving, Arenas, Tyson, Giannis, and Gafford. So Gafford signs with Milwaukee after we release him. Cade Cunningham, Keldon Johnson, Usher Thompson, Ron Holland, Jalen Duran. And again, Oklahoma City looks like they should be good. They were not great last year. And the Spurs should, again, be close to dominant with just 2 94 pluses, 2 89s, Mark Williams, Carter Bryant coming off the bench. That team should be quite good. But I appreciate you hanging out with me. I really have enjoyed kind of diving into these rosters. I think we're 1 year away. I think next year is the leap year. I do. I think we're close. I think we need to try to get one more dominant piece and have like a 3-headed monster. We have the assets to do it. It's all just finding the right player and fit for our team. If you watch this, if you would please hit like. I know it's weird for me to beg for it, but if you just hit a like, if you'll comment and you can even say what up and just say I watched. It just helps me know where I'm at with life in this YouTube weird world. But again, I appreciate you watching. If you are watching, if you don't like or subscribe, completely okay. I just hope you enjoy the content. I'll see you soon. Thanks.